Hello everybody and welcome back to Transport Fever. We've got a brand new map. Let's have a look at it. It's 8 kilometres wide, it's 16 kilometres long, and there's 16 towns on there, so I'm hoping it's going to run on a bit further than my last one did. I'm starting in 1870 though, so we're definitely going to go on into the 1900s at least anyway. I'm not going to be running the game on very much. We're not going to be having train rides every episode. I'm going to try and get a lot of it built and decorated before I start flinging loads of trains all over the place. Now, I've already placed the industries. As you can probably tell, there's farms absolutely everywhere. And the reason I've done that is just to save me a lot of effort in trying to fill up the countryside. So if I just go round, and chuck a load of trees around them and stuff, that's decorated up most of the countryside for me already anyway. I'm not going to decorate them until I've built the train track, so once the train tracks are in, then I can go and decorate them, because I'm probably going to have to delete a few here and there anyway, just to sort of squeeze the tracks through and stuff. Yeah, I've gone absolutely mental with the farm placements. I've stuck in just about as much as I can actually put in. I did actually put more in, and then I went and deleted them because a lot of them just didn't show up. But I probably am going to go and delete some of the actual farm buildings themselves. I'll just leave all the fields in place, because that's, yeah, it's reasonably decorative. It'll look better once I've gone around all the edges with trees and stuff anyway. So we're going to have a nice big beach area over here. I'm going to do a nice beach, put tram tracks in and stuff, but I'm not going to put any buildings in really. I'm going to let the AI build in certain places. I might put the odd pier here and there. I'm going to have there'll definitely be a Ferris wheel and a few bits and pieces, a few churches in the towns and stuff. But I'm not going to go far too heavy with the detailing. The last beach I did, I put loads of signs and, all coloured bushes in everywhere, and loads of benches and posters and all sorts of things, and it trashed the frame rate. So I'm gonna attempt to try and get this as decorated as possible whilst getting a full run around. The route itself is going to be pretty straightforward. There's going to be one sort of route going all the way around, and I think possibly a back and forward there to just meet the route halfway. It'll probably alleviate some of the traffic off the route as well. So we'll see. I think that's probably just going to be simple. I'm just going to have a big loop going both ways, and then a back and forward. I might even join it up and just have it all as one thing. So if we come out, go all the way around, all the way back again, and then back, and then come out and go that way. Just think, yeah, that might work. Getting the goods lines in is going to be a little bit more tricky, because like I said, I've already pre-placed all the industries. So there's food processing there, that's not going to be a problem with all the farms. Construction materials is here. There is a steel mill there. There's a quarry up here. Oh, that's a forest. The quarry's there. There's a forest there, and I think the sawmill's down there. So I've tried to place the industries near to the towns. The machine factory, chemical plant, goods factories all up here. What are you? Food processing there as well. That's the oil refinery. There's an oil well is there. Yeah. It's a farm. What are you? Construction materials plant. I don't think the quarry. What are you? Iron ore mine. There's a coal mine there. Pretty sure that's a coal mine. Yeah. I don't think the quarry on this side has spawned. There's meant to be a quarry on each side. So I might just go and put another quarry in up here somewhere. I'm not going to be placing any other industries. was going to have construction materials coming in from both sides, because I'm going to try and get the goods moved around the map as much as possible as well. But the goods lines are going to be rather complicated. So where do I start? I think I might start over here in Monwick. If we're going to build out that way, build around. I did want to get these beaches in as well. We're going to have a lighthouse out here somewhere. Some nice beaches and maybe a little castle somewhere. A nice hill there. We could build a castle around here, something. We'll see anyway. We'll see. Right. I'm going to jump into it. I'm going to jump into a speed build and let's get some stuff built and get a bit of decorating done. Definitely going to be a lot of decorating in this series. I have been promising it. And now I've got my camera working again, which I just did the fly around at the beginning. I meant to mention that. I did have to crop it a little bit. I'm still getting, when I'm doing the camera, I'm still getting the side pieces are not rendering in. So I'm getting blue chunks at the sides. But the distance ones I've managed to fix now. I'm going to put up a post about that on Steam. On how to fix that. If anybody else, I know somebody commented that they're having the same problem as well. So when you're doing this and you're either taking stills or using the video, all of the ground wasn't rendering. I know some of you have seen it on the video that I put up, the short video, and the edge tiles aren't rendering in. So I've managed to get that fixed now. So now we can have some good flyovers. As well as some train rides. So yeah, that's going to encourage me to get the decorating done a lot better. Not just fling trains out until the game crashes. I kind of got carried away doing that last time. It was fun though. I just wanted to see how many trains and stuff it'd take. I think it's the smokestacks. Even though I've got the low resolution, I think it's the smokestacks off the trains and the boats that are what causes. I know it does with the assets as well. I put a load of smokestacks in a building and it crashed the frame rate. I was something I built and then demolished and then deleted the video because it crashed the frame rate. I built a big sort of factory that was all on fire with loads of fire engines around it and everything. Put loads of smokestacks inside it. But even without a lot of decorating, it was on a couple of maps ago that I did it. The frame rate really dropped, and it was after I'd put the smokestacks in. So I think it's the smokestacks on the trains and stuff that cause the problems, and trees and bushes. Putting too many trees and bushes in, that does as well. So we're not going to try. Going to try not to kill it. Right, I'm going to jump into a speed build, and I shall be back in a little while. All right, enjoy.
Oh, you have the strangest way. one more. You better shake me up, Band-Aid on the sore. 2 hours on the floor. You better wake me up, Band-Aid on the sore. Rip it off. 2 lovers, one more. You better shake me up. It's such a hopeless situation, but we do it again. 2 lovers on the floor. Band-Aid on the sore. 2 lovers, one more. Oh, it's such a hopeless situation, but we do it again. We do it again. Oh, we do it again. Oh, we do it again. We do it again. I am off to invisible grounds. Don't know when to stop. Returning, it's not the way for me. Only a mile to go. Somewhere I belong. I'll see it clearer now. I'm learning the path as I go. Everybody knows it's spoken on the radio. There is a truth in the lies. I dare to leave you twice. There's no tomorrow here. I feel I'm all out of time. So tell me you stay behind and make sure I get to the end. I hope you can see in the dark. It only takes just a little spark to fill up my head with the lights. Lighting the path as I go. Everybody knows it's spoken on the radio. There is a truth in the lies. I dare to leave you twice. There's no tomorrow here. Been out of the game for a long time. Not even a rhyme, a reason to stand by. Everybody sees that I'm on a bad side. It's all about to off to invisible grounds. Don't know when to stop. Returning is not the way for me. Only a mile to go. Somewhere I belong. I'll see it clearer now. I feel that I'm all out of time. So tell me you stay behind and make sure I get to the end. I want you to tell me, am I out of my mind? I just want you to tell me, 'cause I'm lost in my mind. I just want you to tell me, am I out of my mind? I just want you to tell me, 'cause I'm lost in my mind.
well, that's autosave kicks in. That's about as far as I dare take it with the decorating. I don't want to go too crazy. Normally I'd go and stick loads of people in and have little caravans here, there, and billboards and all sorts of things, but no, it's just going to destroy the frame rate. I think this is relatively safe amount of detail. Yeah, I'm quite happy with that. I think that looks quite good. Like the wall, sea defences, like the pier. When the pier's working, we've got people walking down there already. There's a few people magnets knocking around the place, so I've got some down on the beach as well with the hidden paths, so you'll get people wandering around on the beach. Now that I've got my camera back, I can. Frame rate isn't really the biggest issue for the video. Obviously, if it starts to crash to the point where it was like on the last map, where it's game breaking, then it's no good. But it doesn't matter if it's a little bit jittery and stuff. It will be on the train ride coming through here because of all the details in here. When we do a train ride, it's probably going to get a bit jittery coming through, but when I do the camera shots, when I do the flying camera, it won't affect it as much. I've just noticed another gap in that bridge. Yeah, there's one on that side as well. They're so fiddly to get the things in. I didn't get them perfectly lined up, but close as damn it, that'll do. I will go and fill them gaps in as well at some point. So yeah, there's gonna be a few scenic areas. I'm gonna do several. There's going to be a castle somewhere, and probably going to be another beach on these two. Yeah, I think they're pretty much big beach there, or maybe one here. Like, I don't know. Probably one down here somewhere. This area. But yeah, I'm liking it. I think that looks rather pretty and nice. I like these. I like these arches. Yeah, so it's going to be a little while before we get any trains on the go. A couple of episodes at least. I want to try and get as much as I can done and then get the game set off. I haven't done anything on this side of town because I need to figure out where the goods are coming in. That's a machine factory there, so there's going to need to be a train coming in, possibly round here. But we'll get to it. We'll get to it. So yes, for all you detailing fans, I'm going to detail. I'm going to detail quite a lot. I'm going to make it all look good. I'm going to go fill all these little islands in and stuff, and yeah. Right, so I hope you enjoyed this one. Give us a thumbs up there, down there. Give us a like if you did. And I'll be back real soon with another one. Alright everybody, thanks again for watching. I'll see you soon. Bye.